this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. In today's pick a card reading, I'm going to be doing a really challenging topic. And it's a question that I get asked every so often as like a life coach and a tarot reader. I get asked the question, why? A lot. And I don't know, do you ever get to that point in your life where you're just like, why? Why, universe? Or why? Why me? Or why is this happening to me? And I think that this is a very personal thing that you're gonna ultimately have to answer for yourself. And maybe it isn't even a question of why did this happen. Sometimes things just happen. It's life. You know, we weren't guaranteed when we came on this journey that everything was gonna be perfect. You know, this is, if you look around, the nature of our reality is that it's a world of contrast. There's beauty to that in some ways, but sometimes the contrast in our life can be the harder aspects. I think it's beautiful to be able to look at a situation like that and to find the gems and the pearls of wisdom from it, to be able to feel how you feel about it and acknowledge that and process that, and to ultimately be able to come out on the other side. But I'm just hoping that this reading will help you to find a different perspective, maybe be able to look at some of the whys, maybe determine what that is for yourself. So if you're interested in doing this reading, I have a tarot spread for you, a free tarot spread, and I want you to take a screenshot of it. That way you can follow along with me, or perhaps you can do this spread yourself, or maybe even do it after the reading, so check that out. And I also wanted to take this opportunity to shout out that these are the last 2-3 weeks that I'm going to be offering my professional tarot reader course. Now what this course is I'm actually teaching you how to become a tarot reader, but not just that, how to actually run a business, start a channel or start a TikTok or an Instagram and be able to make money. So I'm the only person that's offering courses like this that are one-on-one, where I walk you through the whole thing and give you accountability and teach you the ins and the outs of the business. So if you've always like seen my channel and you've thought, I would love to do what Promise is doing, I would love to travel and like work from home and freedom and financial freedom, and to be able to help others and encourage others and teach others. If you've always felt drawn to the tarot or felt drawn to healing, then check it out. You don't have to know honestly anything to join the course. You'll leave the course ready to start a business. I'll meet you where you are. So there's information about it on my website. I will not be offering this course for quite some, maybe not again or for quite some time. It's a lot and I love doing it, and I've had some incredible students graduate from this, but I can't offer it all the time. So you've got a couple weeks left to join. Email me if you have any questions. I just wanted to make sure I shouted that out one more time. So are you guys ready to find out why? Go ahead and take some deep breaths and ground your energy. And just breathe for a second and start thinking about the situation that you'd like some clarity on, or you just like to kind of dive deep on today. Hold that in your mind, and then you're going to choose a card you feel drawn to the most, or a crystal you feel drawn to the most. Number 1, number 2, or number 3. Once you've chosen, head down below to the comments or description where the timestamps are posted, and you can just click on your timestamp and instantly be fast forwarded to your part in the reading. And I will see you for your reading soon. For those of you guys who choose number 1, we've got your entire spread here, and I'm doing this with my Wildwood deck. It's been a while since I've done a reading entirely with this. I'm really excited. I might pull some clarifiers, we'll see, but I love doing readings with just this deck. This is like my OG, as you can tell. It's had a lot of love. So we've got this situation, and we're gonna just see what's going on here. The question overall is like why, but we're breaking it down. We've got the situation, the obstacle, how you can break free, and the outcome. So your situation, without a doubt, has something to do with your love life. It could be that you're tired or kind of bored of the same thing happening over and over again, sometimes we do end up in like these karmic cycles where we feel like we keep attracting the same situation over and over again. And other times we're just kind of tired because sometimes the struggle is real when you're out there and you're dating. I always say a lot on the channel, sometimes you have to kiss a lot of frogs to find your prince or your princess or your person. Like, that's what dating's all about. And you have good experiences and you have bad experiences, and all of that helps you to understand more about yourself so you can attract like the best partner for you, or even honestly just learn more about yourself. So what I see here is that you're just kind of over the lessons. You really want to attract like a really solid soulmate or someone you have that beautiful connection with. It's been something you've been manifesting or that has been on your mind for a while. The obstacle. I see. So this is a message that this is definitely your destiny to attract this person, to be fulfilled in this area, and it's so close. Like, I really feel that energy that it's so close. You're going to manifest it really soon. You're about to have a big breakthrough, and this time is going to be over, leaving this chapter behind and starting a new one with another person walking at your side. I see that. But they're saying that the obstacle has to do with like your social life. So it might mean that you need to make more time for your social life, because if you really want to attract this person, at some point you're going to have to take some type of action, right, to get the momentum going in that direction, to manifest it, to co-create it. So this is a suggestion for you to be able to make that happen. So this is like going out, taking up invitations, connecting with friends, making the effort to make friends, and even just having girlfriends, friends that you can just celebrate with, connect with. It could be like somebody's brother or cousin or sister or roommate or coworker or acquaintance. It could be that's how you meet. It's like a friend of a friend or something like that. Okay. Yeah, your obstacle. How you can break free. Well, there's something here coming up about insecurities. So I am getting a message that this is something that needs to be faced in order for you to break free and attract this partner, or release this karmic cycle, or walk into this new connection, manifest it. Any areas in you that feel like you're not worthy of it, or it's not going to happen, any of that doubt that you have, that fear, that insecurity that you're not going to be able to make that happen, that has to be released. And not completely. I think we're always going to have little fears, but it's more just not letting that fear and those doubts and insecurities have power over you, not attaching to it. Letting that thought or that energy or those doubts just kind of flow through you without letting that get stuck, instead of taking action in that direction. This is also about embracing the mystery of life. There might be some aspects about how this person comes or when, the timeline, that just might not be in your control. But I am seeing that you're already doing a lot of healing on this. There have been some things that have happened recently, maybe even in the recent retrogrades we've had, where situations have happened that have been out of your control, that have caused you to maybe go back and do some healing on past relationships, or to release relationships or connections that didn't serve you, or maybe to start opening yourself and your mind and your heart more to the possibility of this coming. So let's look at the outcome for you in this situation. Well, I love how we see the fox here. Every time I pull this card, I always think about how it just has this little smirk on its face, and this is a sign of movement, things moving forward, things changing. Sometimes the fox is even a symbol like that you'll move somewhere, you'll relocate, you'll move to a new place, but it's always a sign of movement. And the fact that we're getting the fox next to the reunion card, this is definitely a love card. This is a card about like twin flames reuniting, or soulmates uniting, or connecting with someone you've known from a past life, or just meeting a really great match, falling in love. And I always think about soul family. when I see all of these trees, it's like they're here together in this grove, maybe even under the roots here. They're all sharing nutrients and information. This could even mean that you're going to connect with a new group of friends, and maybe that's how you'll manifest this person. So, wow, that's so exciting. I really want to know if you pulled cards and did this spread as well with me, what results you got, or if this resonated with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 2, I've got all of your cards here, and this is the spread, and I'm going to be doing this with just my Wildwood deck today. It's been a really long time since I've just hung out with just this deck. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, you'll know that this is like my OG. I'm obsessed with this deck. Honestly, if you do a personal reading with me, we're probably pulling from this deck first. I just have a strong connection with it, and it's so much fun to just do a reading with it. So let's get into it. This is the first part of the spread, and we're looking into the situation, okay? Then we've got the challenges and obstacles, how to break free, and then the outcome. So the question really is just why, and we're looking deeper into this. So I love these 2 cards. We've got the otter, and this card, every time I pull it, I always think about having fun. The otter is this animal that's just really relaxed and really fun, and it's always just seeking the pleasure in life and enjoyment. And the otter is at home both on land and in the water, and this is a symbol, land is a symbol of our knowledge and our logic, and then the water is a symbol of emotion. And so this is a symbol of balance, and it reminds us to be playful. So we've also got the responsibility card here, which is so different. This is such a juxtaposition right here, if I've ever seen one. So I feel like the challenge for you is being able to have fun and create a sense of fun in your life, and be able to enjoy things and slow down and simplify things and take it day by day. Maybe even to celebrate how far you've come, the accomplishments that you have, the life you've built for yourself already, where you're at right now, the connections that are around you, Maybe balancing that with also feeling like you aren't there yet. So it's almost like this attitude of, once I finally get this and this and this done, or once I finally achieve this and this, once I get this job, or once I get the house, or once I have a baby, or once I get married, or once I meet this person, or once I finish school. You know what I mean? Sometimes we tell ourselves, once we hit this milestone, then we can relax, then we can enjoy our life, then we can be ourselves, then I can have fun. But you're going to wear yourself into the ground if you live your life like that. And maybe you're going to have to accept that this path might take you a little bit longer than you thought. I know that's hard to hear because you're really thinking maybe it'll happen tomorrow or the next day, but it might be that this path is going to take you some time, and that's the reality. You went into this guns blazing, you have a mission, but it's almost slow down, have some fun, integrate. There's actually some cool opportunities for you where you are. There's actually some things you can enjoy about where you are, and you might even, strangely enough, look back on this time in your life nostalgically in the future. So sprinkle in some good memories. So what is the challenge? Yeah, the challenge really is in this situation just to find balance, and also maybe to feel connected to your creativity or to your sensuality, or to perhaps the earth, nature. Interesting. So the next part of this spread, we're looking into how to break free. Well, they're saying you have a decision to make over this, because you're just trying to hang in there right now. You're just trying to have endurance, and maybe you're this is not a time for me to go having fun and celebrating, and I don't want to lose my focus. But there's this energy of knowing that you're just about to have this big manifestation or this big shift, But I go back to the original cards here of just allowing yourself to have a little bit more fun, or maybe planning a weekend getaway, or spending some time with nature, those kind of things. Little baby steps. And the outcome is happiness. Maybe the outcome is like feeling happier where you are, being able to just enjoy today or tomorrow. Even, you can still get things done, you can still take responsibility, but you'll just feel a little bit more positive about it. So yeah, I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 3, I've got the whole spread right here, and the question is why? And I made this spread so we can dig a little bit deeper into this question. So first we've got the situation here, and then the challenge or the obstacles. Then how can we break free, and the outcome. So let's see what you've got here. I'm using my Wildwood deck. This deck is iconic. You can tell it's had a lot of love. Okay, so the situation. You're really desiring change in your life. It's like you'd like to take a spontaneous opportunity right now, go somewhere new, go somewhere far away, try something new, go in a new direction. Like you feel like you're ready to take some type of leap of faith or risk. Something to just enrich your soul. It could be a personal goal, or it could be something bigger that would affect your entire journey, your path. But there's a part of you that feels really loyal and committed to some of the choices you've already made. Maybe you've already committed to some journey or some path of education, or to some relationship, or to some workplace, or to some friendships, or your family, whatever. Sometimes it's things like that that hold us back from going somewhere new, or trying something different, or making that change. And so there's a part of you that's very just loyal and committed to what you've already signed up for. There's also a part of you that's wants to follow things through and finish things out. There's a part of you that maybe doesn't know what area of your life you want this change in. So the challenge is, I guess it really is facing fear, because when you take away the fear of what will other people think, or what if I upset some people making this choice? What if I back out on things I said I was going to do? Once you kind of take all that away and go back to your inner self and what feels right for you and what you really want to create, what you really desire, then the choice becomes clear. And there's this message here that no matter what path you choose, you're going to have to eventually work hard and hustle a little bit and put in the time and the hours and build the momentum. So there's this message not to choose anything out of thinking that it's a shortcut, or that you'll be able to bypass this phase, because this is where you're at, where you have to put the work in. But there is this message about making sure you're walking a path that's authentic. So you could be making some changes right now, or kind of shifting things. Now I see here, this is very interesting. This is how to break free of the situation. And this is the Ancestor card that's all about taking a brand new path, going in a new direction, following your intuition, trying something you've never done before, or almost like walking in the direction of your destiny or your fate. And the outcome is, this is a beautiful card. Wow, the Waters of Life. This is a card about satisfaction. The pine tree here symbolizes strength. The swan here symbolizes beauty and intelligence and grace. It's almost like there's abundance and plenty around. This little ladle here is almost like it's for you, the person who's looking at this card. You can receive this if you want. There's plenty to go around. So I would say that is a really positive outcome of abundance for you. And I feel like you're going to be more self-assured about what path you're walking in, what your choices are, what you really want to commit to. You're just at a point right now where it's time to make a decision, and it's a really exciting thing. I just get this message to tell you that it doesn't have to be, you don't have to come up with the answer right now, and just keep walking forward. And at some point, you're going to have to make some commitments, but only commit to what feels right for you, and trust your intuition above all else. I love that. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out.